Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome in. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds like Austin and Bada Boom and Carl and Chaim and DB and Don and Dwayne and Gabriella and Hal and Jason and Jim and John and Ken and Kevin and Matt Jollywally and Matt G and Mike and Mikey and Scott and Stacy and Steven, Trader Nick and Mo. Welcome in, y'all. Good to see everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. And little strange weekend for us. I did not go to the Tasty event on Saturday because we were after midnight getting in from a ball game, and our team won, but we sacked their quarterback, and y'all, he was out like a light, and it broke his back, and he has no feeling from the waist down now, and he's in the hospital, and they did surgery on his spine, on his cervical vertebrae. So y'all remember him in prayer, the kid, the quarterback, Carson was his name. And from all accounts, just a great kid. And it was just a shame to see him on the field like that, and an ambulance on the field. And it was quite emotional for all of us, and just definitely quiet in the stadium. And after I got home, I was like, I don't think I can go to Tasty tomorrow. I said, it's just too late. And it was just exhausting. I couldn't even sleep. I was thinking about the accident on the football field. So you never, football is fun and wonderful to watch, but man, is it a dangerous sport. It really is dangerous. And I'm actually proud that JoJo doesn't play anymore. It's just I don't know. It's just, you see these spinal cord injuries that happened last week in Alabama. One of the high school quarterbacks died during the game. I mean, he got tackled and he had a cardiac arrest there right on the field and passed away. And I know we can go anytime, but it was just horrible. So anyway, look, we got us a little sell off in the market here, down 1.46%. Kind of cool. Now, if you'll remember, this is kind of what happened going into the Vomageddon too, on August the 5th. Remember, we had 3 or 4 days of big moves down before that really huge move. So I'm hoping that this happens again, actually. So a big down move, good size down move today, about 1.5%. AD is at 115. The VIX has popped up back to 18. So interesting to see such a down day on a Tuesday after Labor Day. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day as well. Look at the big green monster. I hate taking it off because so many times this thing calls tops and bottoms and areas of support and resistance. It's just amazing how this little thing works. But it is time to say goodbye to this drawing. It is time to remove the drawing, and it is time to draw another one. So let's do that really quickly. Now, I'm not going to give a class on this, but we just want you to see what it is to draw the big green monster. So what we'll do is we will use the price action actually for August to project levels of overbought and oversold for September. And what we'll do is we'll go down here and get the Fibonacci retracement, and we'll go from the top to the bottom, and then we'll activate this little thing. And I said we'll not activate, we need to edit properties. The sell-off delayed my next tranche of buying the 5 loans for break even. I know it makes you mad when it does that, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll share this chain when we get this done so everybody can have it. So let's see, we want the top and the bottom. So the high is 5669, 5669. So we'll put that there, 5669. And the low is 5146. 5146. And only draw this 12 times a year, so I'm a little rusty. Now, what do we do? Anybody remember? Check, 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 check. We draw the extension from the 50 to this. And get it right in the middle there. There's the green line. We draw from the 50 to there, and then we draw up to the 100 line. Get it right on it, right there. Now, if you'll remember, what we do is we take the 100, and we'll go to the 200. Making sure I did this right. We take the 100 up to the 200. And then we take this little thing and we lay it right there. Wait a minute, that didn't look right. Hold on, let me just start over. Big enough where I can see what I'm doing here. Get our things again. Top to the bottom. Oh, edit properties. I don't do this enough. Let's see. So 5146. And 5669. Now, then we draw from that to the 100. That's what's giving me a trouble here, just bringing the 100 down. Let's see if I can move this thing down all the way. With the hand. There we go. Now we go. Now we draw this thing from the 50 to the center of that to the 100. Then we take, let's see, what do we do? We take the 100 to the 200. No, that's not it. Matt, do we take this to the thing or do we take the thing? I think that's it. 100 to the 200. Let's see what this looks like. Then we take this thing. Let me start right. Look. I think I remember how to do this. There we go. Then we'll remove this drawing. See what this looks like. Then we'll take this, edit. Yeah, it is going to be a pretty big green monster. Just looks different for some reason. So we'll call this aug for self, and we'll make all of it green. As we call it the big green monster. Now let's see what this thing looks like. Let's go to volume profile. Does look big, doesn't it? Oh, Bobby did everything right. Let's see. God, that does look like a big green monster. This big. I have to check that. Let me go back one more time. I'm thinking I may have done it wrong. Let's go back to plain chart. Let's try this one more time. Move drawing. I know this is riveting. Hit it. And then we go 5146. To 5669. Here's where I'm getting mixed up on my next tail. I'll try it a little different this time. Oh, I bet I know what it is. We draw from this to this to this. That's what it is, man. Then we take the 0 to the 200. That's what it is. Okay, I think I got it this time. This should look better. We draw from the 50 to this to the 100. Then we take this take that to the 200. And then we take this little thing, and we take her to the beginning of that little pink line. I think this is going to be much better. Now let's remove this. I think this is much better. Let's remove that. Now we'll edit this and we'll call it all for September. And set it all going. Now let's see what this looks like. This is going to be better. Been a while, y'all. Still looks big, doesn't it? But anyway, we are fairly priced. We are fairly priced. And if we go up to the top target, we got 57.41. And to the below, we've got 55.37. Now let me share this with all of y'all. Share grid. We'll pop it in our chat here. Lots of price action in August. That's why it's so big, I think. Yeah. So here we go. Control V. Share that with everybody. Good. Now I wanted y'all to see linear regression too. Look at this linear regression, y'all. Look at this. I drawed it perfectly, haven't I? We're still trying to decide where the next move is going to be. Remember, acceleration, consolidation. Consolidation leads to acceleration. For some reason, I'm thinking that we're going to go up, but maybe not. Maybe not. This is a nice big down candle. Let's see if we break under it. And but we're definitely in a period of consolidation now. So we'll see when the next extension comes. I was thinking the next extension is going to be up in the move of the general direction of the market, which is up. But I don't know. That's a pretty big red candle going into this, and it could, do this for a few days. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see how our little account's doing today. Now you would think we've got all these hedges on. You would think, oh man, we're doing good. Not necessarily. We're probably down a little bit, in fact. So we were at 75,988, and today we are at 75,658. 75,658. So we're down just a little bit. And remember, we expect to be down that full 1,200 on our tranches that we had there. Now I need to let y'all know something. On Friday, I did a couple of orders in this account. Let me see if I can find my activity here. Yeah. This I did after you and I left together. Let's see. Let's make sure I'm just trading this account. Let's see. 7 days. I had a couple of fills. Yeah. So this is on the 30th. After our time together, I was doing a one-on-one session with somebody and I wanted to show them a diagonal. And so what I did is I diagonalized this. I did it at 305 at 108 days, and I went 87 days and bought the loans. So I've got that going. So let's see what our working orders are. Our working orders are, so $1.55, it's at 370. 20 cents at 395. $1.55 at 245. 20 cents at 260. And this dang it was at 35 cents, but with the move down, now we've got down to 45 cents, which is not really good. So our metrics are -1, -31. Let's do that, -1, -31. -1, -31. And we said VIX is popped up to 18. And our buying power is positions, cap requirement, and cap requirement here, and refresh that report. Maintenance is 0 and requirement is 2606. We don't count bill. 2606. Oh, that's why we're down today. I forget. The reason that we're down like $200 or so is because bill went ex dividend. That's the problem. I forgot about that. And you'll often see that you'll have negative on the very first trading day of the month after bill goes ex dividend. So that goes down. So I forgot about that. So 2606 is our buying power. 2606. So we're only using 3.44% of our buying power. And let's see how our hedge is looking today. Let's see. Hopefully we still got a hedge. And it looks like we do. Points 40. If price were to drop 20% and the VIX were to go up 40 points, we would be at 26,000. Make sure I got everything done here. There's our 3, there's our 5, there's our 12 and our 20 and our 3 and our 5. So we still got a great amount of protection here. And crash, baby, crash, baby, crash. Now, what you know is that I have, like RFK Jr. suspended his campaign. I have suspended the 111s until further notice. And what we're basically trying to do now is to hedge. And I am loving it so far. You know, when I saw that the market was down last night, I was like, go, baby, go. And so to get myself pumped up for it, I watched The Big Short for about the 15th time last night. I plan on tonight watching Margin Call. I will be watching Wolf of Wall Street. What are some more? We will watch Wall Street. We've got to get ourselves pumped, y'all. We got to get ourselves pumped for the big fall. And what I'm hoping is that this is the start of the week for another week like we saw in August the 5th, which would be really good. Let's go back to linear regression and kind of show that, what that week looked like. Be nice to have another one of those weeks. See it here? Right? It was in an area of consolidation. And then in the area of consolidation, we had a big down day. Hopefully followed by another big down day, which will be tomorrow. And then by a Bombageddon type event by Thursday would be excellent for this week. So, you know, I can pull for it. But it's kind of nice not having any, you know, what we could do is start doing some maybe 0 DTE type stuff, you know, just to get a little premium sold in there, which might be kind of fun, without taking the overnight risk and without jeopardizing our hedges, which would be really nice. Because, you know, you could sit here and you could go, you could really trade off of this big green monster, except the big green monster is so big this month. It's really big. But we are at a fair value zone. You know, if you've had something on the put side on a day like today, when the market's down 1.44%, if you could go down into this area here, where we know there would be support here at the 55.38 line, you could do something maybe below there. I don't know. There's some things that we could do to increase our theta while we've also got our hedges on, and maybe do something to find risk. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to think about it. Not sure exactly what we're going to do there, but I know I love laying out the hedges. It's just like molasses, though. You know, just watch molasses come out of the jar. It's just kind of slow. There's not a lot of excitement, and we just sit back and wait for our time to. I've been watching a lot of videos of what's his name, Nassim Taleb, and you know, the guy that basically coined Black Swan. I've been watching some Mark Spitznagel and Universal Hedge Fund type things. This is kind of what they do, what we're doing. And it's kind of interesting to see that, you know, if you think that it's a volatile year and that the stock market overall is overbought, then it's kind of a logical conclusion that you would play some hedges like we've got. I'm just not going through the hand in the blender again. I will never go through the hand in the blender again. And that's what it was. And I could not remove the hand from the blender. We were on the phone with Tasty. Y'all were here with me. Hey, I need to close some positions. It's saying I've got, I've got negative amount in my account, and basically we couldn't do anything. So I'll never be there again. And I hope y'all are with me on that. So good to see all of you. We got 31 people in here today. Uh, just stick with us. I think we're going to be fine, and I think we're going to recover what we lost in the. It's just a matter of time, y'all, before an event happens. Now, all we've got to do is tread water and try to keep things real steady. Let's get our 5% on our T bills until the market corrects and has another volatility event, and then we'll be singing in the rain. All right. So y'all have a good day. I appreciate you and love you, and I will see y'all tomorrow.